10 minutes. T-minus 9 minutes. T-minus 8 minutes. T-minus 7 minutes. 5 minutes. T-minus for minutes. T-minus 3 minutes. T-minus 2 minutes. T-minus 1 minute. Stand by.
Hello, everyone. I am going to adjust my. Oh, actually, my S's don't sound too bad tonight. So, we're back with our usual Saturn Saturdays, Japanese Saturn Saturdays. And even though there's a lot going on in the world, I thought it would be fun to show a cultural exchange for our American friends, of which, frankly, most of my friends are American. There is something in Canada called a Texas Mickey. In television, which involves my day job, we do not condone drinking on television. However, this is not television, and this is not a commercial enterprise, and this is just something for fun on Saturday nights. And obviously, nobody's driving or doing anything illegal, so it's okay as long as we're at home having something to drink. So this is a real thing in Canada. This is called a Texas Mickey. This is not a joke. This is real. This is a Texas Mickey, as we call it in Canada, and it is a little more than 3/4 of a gallon. And you can have, this is called a. This is called in Canada. This is referred to as a Texas Mickey. They actually used to be bigger. They used to be. They actually used to be a full gallon, or a little over 3 liters. And now they are, I think, 0.84 gallons, which is just under 3 liters. So, like I say, this is, this is, 0.8, this is 3 liters is 0.84 gallons. And so a full gallon, I think, is closer to 4. Yeah, they used to be bigger than this by about 0.2 gallons. So, yeah, this is big. Joe has seen these because Joe is Canadian, so you can get these in a bunch of different things. This was actually purchased for a who I thought was a friend, and it had been aging for 2 years, and then he got a little up upon himself and said some dickish things, and I thought, why did I spend over 100 some odd bucks on this as a gift? And by then it had aged 2 years, so I figured I may as well enjoy it. So, yeah. So Joe can back me up on this. So, a lot of different things. You cannot get these in the United States. These are Canadian only. So the Canadian club that you get in the United States, it's the same stuff. It's still brewed here, or distilled here, I should say. Brewed is for beer. But a lot of really, really good whiskeys and spirits you can get in this giant ass bottle. So, so now I'm just having a little bit, and I'm waiting for it to cool. So, anyway, I just thought that might be something that might amuse some of you. We call that the portable-sized version. So let's see if we can get a little further in this fucking game. We get so far, and we'll take a. You can actually get a. There is a company in Saskatchewan that makes a very good vodka, because there's a lot of Ukrainians here. So even though Ukrainians and Russians are not, for good reasons, aren't getting along very well right now, the distillate, like, they're both very good at making vodka. And so because we have a large Ukrainian population in Saskatchewan, we have very, very good Ukrainian level vodkas. Zero, stop being an idiot. The cat wants attention. I will give her attention. Yeah, in a sense, yeah, they shared a block. Yeah, literally, the block. So there are a couple of companies actually in Saskatchewan, not just one, where you can actually get, it is probably more than 10 gallons. It'd be, it's basically the size of a, those big Culligan water containers that you put in the water, like the water cooler containers. You can get that in vodka. They cost like $800 or $900. So you have to be having a really bad day. I've had days that were almost as bad that I felt compelled to drink it, but I haven't gotten there yet, and knock on wood, here's hoping that I don't. But yeah, I've had a lot of American friends say that's got to be a gag drink or whatever. It's not. You can get it here. And that is one of them. Canadian Club is just one of the ones you can get here. The camera, it's weird. Something fucked up has been going on with camo, and so I had super smooth video, and then I had to reboot it, and it's been a little choppy. Like not the video game playing video, but where you see my hands, it's not like super smooth. I mean, it's not choppy or anything either, but whatever. So anyway, Vector Man, as Joe said, how are you doing? We got a bit of a party going on here. We got like 7 or 8 people, 5 people on the YouTube alone. So anybody that's here, if you haven't subscribed already, please do, and feel free to. We're all pretty friendly people here in the chat. We don't stand on ceremony around here. So feel free to say hello, introduce yourself. I've been doing this a little while now, a few months. 6 months? I don't know, Vector Man. You were here, I think, from the first one I did, like, in May or something like that? So now we're starting to get a little bit of a... But Vector Man was the OG. And then Joe and I have known each other since we were in high school. Yeah, nice little crowd. Yeah, can't complain. I have actually noticed that we're starting to get a little bit more consistency. More, on average, we're getting, 4 or 5 people. I'm seeing 6, 7, 8 more often, which is really nice. It's like, oh, well, 6, 7, 8, whatever, XQC or whatever, it's like 100, whatever. You know what? I'd rather have cool people that are having fun. Quality, not quantity, but it's always nice the more people there are, as long as they're... One thing I'm not very good at is talking and playing at the same time. Unless you want a fairly major difference, balance, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Corey talks, doesn't play as well. Corey plays well, doesn't talk. Pick your entertainment such as it is, however the case may be. But it's good. I can't complain. Well, I could, but I won't. I hate this guy. You ever notice that every single fighting game seems to have this supposedly wise old man that delights in beating up 20-year-olds? They always seem to be dressed in some spazzy color. But sometimes it's fun to have a spazzy color for jiu-jitsu. Well, it's entertaining when I try to play and talk because my playing ends up sucking really bad. Usually fighting games, I'm pretty decent. I don't profess to be the most amazing at fighting games. Used to be pretty good. I had a couple of Japanese classmates in college. And we used to go to arcades where I was like the only white dude there. So you got to be pretty good pretty quickly. But that was when I was in my early 20s, and now I'm in my early 40s. I am 40, and in less than 2 weeks I turn 41. Just that much closer to the grave. Make the most of it by playing video games on Saturday nights. No regrets here. Observer Eyes. Hello, Observer Eyes. Welcome By the way, Observer Ice, please follow me on Kick. I'd like to get more people on Kick. I particularly like the equality. Yeah. Oh, you turned 29 on Monday? Happy birthday. See, we're all getting up there, man. 29, still plenty young. There is still a lot of trouble you can get into 29. There's still a lot of trouble you can get into at 40. I don't think it really ends. It's just name your poison, I suppose. Healthier you are, more you get away with. Ow. Some people say that there is a wisdom to knowing all the characters. I am really not one of those people. I'm sort of a pick one character and stick with it. I've been playing Chun-Li since 1991, and it is not... Yeah, you're all babies. Fuck off, Joe. You're like, what, 3 years older than me? If even that. 2 years. Hello, Tilk. Sorry, Tilk. You're gonna have to... I can't... Hang on, I gotta let the dog through. Tilk, you wanna go through? Hey, bud. Tilk, here. Come. You wanna go through? Here, come. Here, come. No, you can't have my drink. Okay, go lie down. Dog wants my fucking drink. He's German. Ow. I keep letting this Russian sit on my face. Not good. Ow. I was doing better with Zangief last week. Ow. Yep, I would agree. Alright, let's try this bullshit again. That was utter crap. What that was. We will improve upon this intrinsically abysmal performance, such as it is. Zangief, press start. In the left-hand corner, our contender is a tightly wound, tightly pulled idiot. So apparently, he keeps spending time on attacks that are ineffective, inefficient, or improbable. Impolite? I'm sorry, honey. We don't beat up the house guests. Oh, yeah? Well. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, take that, meathead. Round 2. Fight. Oh, is that what we're calling this? Apparently, we are calling this a fight. Sure. We'll call it that. Get your hand off my penis, sir. What for? A meal? A succulent Chinese meal? So you know your judo well. K.O. Interesting, we keep going to like it goes to 7 and then it goes to 4 and then it goes to 7 and then it goes to 6 and then it goes to 7 and then it goes to... But we keep getting more people, so that's okay. Got people going, what's wrong with this fucking guy? I spent my Saturday night slaving away looking on YouTube Live for what? This bullshit waste of time? Fuck that, man. Fuck it. Gooey. 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 The more bots you get and the more trolls you get probably is a good thing in the grand scheme of things in terms of popularity. Ow. That wasn't very nice. That wasn't very nice at all. Ouch. Stop rolling around, man. This is street fighting, not an Aikido dojo. Ow. Mind you, if you end up on the receiving end of a Nikkyo, it's gonna be a fight that ends pretty fast. Because they fucking hurt. Roasting on the trolls. I've seen a lot of people play Zangief mirror matches with V-ism. Yes. V-ism. V-ism. We have so much V-ism, it's not even funny. Not even. Ow. Full charge 100%. We got a lot of bouncing around here. We're like 20% punching, 80% hopping around like a bunny whose testicles are connected to a car battery. That's one way to get yourself some efficiency, isn't it? I wonder if my extremely... Is he still hot? Rolento, he is springy. Rolento likes to roll. Roll up the rim to win. Except for the longest time, it wasn't... Well, I guess now you can roll the rim again at Tim Hortons. Hello, Zero. As usual, your timing sucks. Yes, your timing sucks, Zero. Tell you what. When you make me lose this match, I will pick you up and give you attention. How does that sound? Does that sound acceptable? No? Okay, good. This guy looks like the illegitimate offspring of Bebop and Rocksteady. His name is Birdie? Like, what the fuck? Muffins and squip? Hello, Tilk. Doggy wants to... Tilk, your timing is totally not cool. Alright. Alright, come on through. The Montreal toll bridge is open. Okay, go lie down. Tilk, get your nose out of her ass. She doesn't need it. Not in Germany. I don't care if you're German or not. Ow. Trying to adjust my effing chair, and it's affecting my effing match. F off. Zero, stop destroying the sofa. Joe's gonna have to sleep there. Temporarily, but... Fuck! Shit poop. Excuse you, doggy. Dog's burping in my face off camera. Ow, that didn't go the way I wanted. That did not go the way I wanted at all. Oh, fucking butt. Why are we even bothering with the third match? Why? Stop kicking me. Why aren't you being... Why are you hitting me? Ow! It's a fighting game. Why are we hitting each other? Counter hit. Counter to the 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 counter. Ow. 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 You deserve to be punched out for that completely horrible fucking wardrobe. That... I don't know who you're... Yeah, take that. You deserve that for the wardrobe, as disgusting as that is. I don't know who the fuck his tailor is, but he should be shot. The amount of product and skill needed to get Birdie's hair has to be out of this world. Yeah. Yeah, I... And then there's this guy. This guy looks like he fell out of the Lakers Pride Parade. Zero, stop being an idiot. Oh, your fancy satin pants can't save you now. What the fuck is he stabbing me with? Is it like a giant fingernails or like a Ow, well, whatever it is, it's effective. That didn't go the way I wanted. My Grubfuss hammer. Ah, fuck. Yeah, bounce around, you fucking twit. Counter hit. Ow. Ooh, jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Looks like the Montreal Ballet's in town again. Get out your Nuva rings. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Oof. Nope. Okay, there we go. Nuva rings are I don't know if I should be explicit. They are a contraceptive for women, but anyway. Are you in there, little fetus? When will you come out to greet us? Oh, fuck off. Ouch. That didn't go very well, did it? No procreation in this program. Here's your pixelated procreation. Ouch. Not anymore. Ow. Ah, that's all I need to know. Probably a good answer. Actually, definitely a good answer. You dodged yourself a bullet there. Let's try this again. Zizism. Hello, doggy. Why are you panting? I don't know why you're panting. Zizism. Zizism is like a normal zizism. Okay, here we go. Fuck! Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the first fatal fight of failure. Possibly. If you think you're gonna lose, you lose. If you think you're gonna win, you win. You will lose. You will lose. Oh, the attempt to try to sound witty while not failing at a game and filling airtime. Not the easiest thing to do, especially when you're dealing with a man waving an oversized plastic fork in satin purple and yellow pants. No. Stop jumping around. Contraceptives. Dinky Tinky ran the Dinky Tinky shop. Here he sold contraceptives and ah, fuck you, Doodle. Wow, that was pretty shit. In fact, that was extreme shit is what that was. Ooh, strong.
9.
Canadian Quab. Canadian Quab. Hello, Zero. All right. There's a little bit of 40% that's going straight to my fucking blood. And I like it. Would you like some Canadian red wine? Fuck no! Just stick with spirits, god damn it. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can perform just a little better here. We'll just win 1 out of 3 and then swear and throw stuff out the television. So much practice is not helping. I only take 1 tick out of his whatever the fuck the thing is, the energy, life force. Fucky frizzy fuzzy pants to goo goo ba. Ow. Yes, ooh indeed. Expect more oohs with your small scrotum, which serves no purpose for any woman, including myself and the purposes of this game. Ow. Sweet Smoky. Is it? I'm not doing well with this guy. I'm not doing well with this guy. It's not going well, yo. It's not going well. We need the wah-wah. A samurai cannot stand the shame of defeat. Well, that's good, kid. You're getting a whole fucking lot of it today. Ow. Stop jumping around, you fucked up, fuzzy satin ass pinwheel from hell. It was Saturday with new job.
9,
Yes, but today is what is commonly known as the Saturday night, which means that your job was completed earlier today. Yes, that's right. You'll be surprised to know that you no longer have to work in this 24-hour period. I'm getting really tired of this fucking twit.
hey, come on, stand up,
You can't be safe. I feel I might need to pause. I'm not going to go to be right back. I will just continue to consume nutritionally deficient foods because this is my cheat day, and alcohol because this is my cheat day. Because apparently it kickstarts your system. Yay! Ow, which is not what this is. Oh, fuck off. Get off the fence, you twit. Stupid satin fucking tight ass tit. Come on, dipshit. This is not going very well. I must find a different strategy. You know what the weird thing is I've actually beaten this guy before. I have beaten him before, but I am not beating him tonight. Not tonight. And that's no good. It really isn't. And you know why it isn't? Because we're not progressing to another level. We have to keep looking at this fucking idiot every goddamn time. We're looking at the same background. We're looking at the same ugly, ugly character with his strawberry locks. I'm sitting here fighting a ginge. Ew. Guy looks like a deported clown from the Netherlands. Ow. Stop bouncing around. Accept this generous gift from the ends of my loins. Ow. Oh, no, you don't. That was way too fucking close. It was a win, but at what cost? And my drink's getting cold. My drink's getting cold. No drink for me. Take this, you silly You silly clothed person. What thrift store did you violate? La la la. Face the right way, dipshit. Ah! Urgh. Yeah. Okay.
Select your character.
I'm gonna select my character, and then I'm gonna have my drink because it's getting cold. Do I plan to have another one? Yes, I do. I'm gonna beat this dipshit if it's the last thing I do. While he licks his mask. Besides, the cat wants attention. Do you want attention? Yes? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. It is my job to dispense chocolate, and I will be doing so. Zero, get out of the way. I'll give you attention in a second. La 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 la. Be grateful that this broadcast outside of the... Where's all the goddamn chocolate? Oh, here it is. We have a caramel. Und! Oh, we have disgusting sweet potato wet dog food slop. Yay! Here you go. Enjoy the caramel secret. Right, Zero? Right? Yeah, here we go. I'm doing DoorDash here. Hello, doggy. Click, click, bloody click pancake. Big doggy with a big nose. Obligatory cat bouncing. Yeah, she'll be here in like 2 seconds. Otherwise, she will not leave me alone. She will not leave me alone anyway. Right? Right? That would be right. Bouncy, 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 bounce. I wonder if I can hold a cat, drink, and eat chocolate at the same time. The new world record is about to be reached. Ugh, hello, Zero. This is what we get. Unless she goes all twisty. You're not going to make this easy, are you? Oh, the things I do. This is my drink. You can't have it. I need to get a better grip on this. Zero, don't eat the microphone. Cat's trying to eat my mic. And she's trying to steal my drink. You want some booze? I don't think you should have the booze. I don't think I should have it either. Hello, Zero. She's not being bounced. I just am having my... This is hot lemon with copious amounts of Canadian Club in it. Get out of my drink. My drink. It's mine. It's my drink, not yours. Yeah, you can't have my drink. It's not good for you. Like it's good for me. 9 out of 10 doctors recommend alcohol for general health. Yeah, sure they do. Just a 9 out of 10 psychologists recommend eating garlic before sex. All right, Zero. There you go. Oh, you're not getting my booze either. And you can't have my chocolate. In fact, you can't have any of it. Between the two of you idiots, my drink is cold. What are you looking at? Your dog's looking at me. What are you looking at, dude? What? 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 You can't have my drink. One player pause, continue, button config, and mode menu. You think they would just say either mode or select mode or menu? Mode menu strikes me as a little bit redundant, I would say. But hey, what the fuck do I know? What do I know, man? Ooh. Drink is strong. Actually, it's not that strong. We'll probably wind up making a stronger one. Because it's not as strong as armor.
We had all these people and they were scared away. Oh no, no.
We still have like 4 people in here. They're the people in here. They're the people in here. Chocolate. It does the body good, apparently, anyway. So I'm told. Boop boop boo boo. Boop boo 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 boo. Boop boo boo boop. Hello, Tilk. Are you being a good boy? Eh? Are you being a good boy? You have a big nose? You have a big nose? Yeah. The dog has a big nose. I might be right back because I think I might actually have another drink after this that is a little stiffer than the one that I poured myself. Because this is not stiff enough. After all, I have not had a drink in a week and a half, 2 weeks. Saturday night, and I want to make I want to make the most of it. Damn it! Right, Tilk? What you doing? What you doing? Not sure why he's panting. It's really not that hot in here. This is the life we live here, people. It is the life we live. So what have you been up to, Vector Man? You been driving? Or have you managed to get a bit of a break? So many questions. So little time. Right, Tilk? You being a good boy? You have a big nose? You have a big nose? You have a big nose? Big nose. Dog is. Oh, very cool. Sega bass fishing is decidedly less slimy than the real analog version. I'm actually out of Fireball. I'm sort of off it for a bit. I needed to change things up a bit. Right, Tilk? Yeah. The dog is just looking at me, panting. He's just like, doo 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 doo. Headset, microphones, and drinking tend to provide somewhat of a challenge. What you crying about, dude? You got carrots and you got treats and you fucked up your foot, so, you know, but you went out yesterday. You can't go out today, though. You don't know, I think you sprained your paw, maybe. You have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, do you? He doesn't know. Yeah, that's what I said. Dog's crabbing at me. He wants my drink, he can't have it. I'm actually surprised at how few sirens I'm hearing on a Saturday night in Regina. Usually the world is ending on the weekend here. Gunshots, fires, looting, general bedlam. Yes. Doggy, doggy, doggy. A doggy, doggy, doggy. What do you want, dude? What do you want? What do you want? I don't know what he wants. He doesn't know what he wants. What do you want? What do you want? Button config. Don't need to configure my button. My button does not need to be configured. Yes, I lost a viewer because I'm not playing and I'm drinking. Yeah. I know what you want, dude. What do you want? What 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 you want? Up here, brothers. Badu, badu, badu. Badu, badu. Yeah, you said it. Does he need to take a dump or does he need to take a whiz? Doggy needs to take a dump. I shall return momentarily with more mediocre Street Fighter action and more booze. All right, we're back, and so it's kind of cool that Dean's with us. I haven't seen Dean in a while. There we go. Not in Yorkton anymore. Pretty much in Regina all the time now, due to work and whatnot. Hopefully, I will not be at this twit all night. A 1-1. I do wonder, though, if maybe I need to charge the controller up again, because sometimes when it happens, it seems to be responsive. It seems to be responsive enough. This seems like just genuine suckage tonight. Genuine suckage. I need to come up with a better way of doing this. Different controller for a different purpose, I guess. The weird thing is I actually finished this guy off. I don't know if it was last, maybe it was in my head. I feel like I finished this guy off fairly quickly, and then, but for some reason tonight, it's just not working for me. This guy is, I don't know if he's getting in my head. Damn, I am not getting anywhere with this dude.
9, 8, 7,
I will try him a couple more times, and then if he don't work, we'll try play something else so people don't get bored. Keep losing. No one wants to see someone play and keep losing game.
beat 'em up, guys.
Okay.
Try 'em or die.
La la. Got him once, but I have to get the majority of the matches in order to get a win. And I am just not timing right. That's something. I would do a bit more than that though. Also, I'm finding recovery a bit difficult. I'm a little too slow on the draw in terms of recovering from attacks, especially when he jumps around like that. So I got that one. That one I got, but I need to kind of I need to close things up a little bit more. We'll just, you know, finish the job. Because one is just not quite enough. I fucking hate it when he goes and climbs on the wall, because as far as I know, that is not a move that is available to me. I know I can beat him because I've done it before. All this fucking jumping around like this fucking guy. It seems like whoa, finally. Finally! See, that's the way we want to do things, people. Think positive, think carnage. See, that's the way to do it. Damn it. This, I think it's cool enough to drink. Oh yeah, that's nice. Woohoo. It's got a bit of a kick to it, yeah? It's got a kick. Nothing says Saturday night like some Canadian club. I think I gave it too much of a kick. That's okay, man. Saturday night. Please drink responsibly. It is though. Yes, Dean, you are absolutely right. That is the way it should be done. Please drink responsibly and please drink irresponsibly. That's not good. That's when people start getting DUIs and fuck, man, I made that a really stiff drink. I'm just like, hoo-hoo, here we go. I made drink very, 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 very strong. Wow. I was doing so well. Not really. I ended up beating that other asshole after I had a sufficient level of continues, and then this happens. Don't be like a Maple Leafs fan. Don't just come when your team is... Ah, fuck muffins and rice. Horyuken! I hate this guy. I hate him. I hate him because he wins and I lose. That is the only reason. Fuck me. For those that are curious, Ken has always given me... I've always had more problems with Rio than Ken. But I've always, for whatever reason, just... That dude gets up my craw, man. My fighting style? The fuck is my fighting style? I've got a... Yeah, Ken and Ryu. More Ken. Or more Ryu than Ken. I don't know. Anyway, I hate the both of them. Him and his stupid fucking fireball shit. Screw him. Bastards.
Beat 'em up, guys. Try 'em or die.
When fighting these individuals, I can do the only honorable thing, which is blame everybody else but myself for my own poor performance. It's the Canadian way. I couldn't have lost because I wasn't any good. I lost because the moons of Saturn got in my eyes. Take that, dipshit. It was a lucky shot. I guess it depends. I'm doing jiu-jitsu for a couple of years now, so some of those fights are cool, but that's on the map. They're not street fights. Remember, you're among friends at Boston Pizza. Fuck off, dipshit. I hate this man. I hate him. And his stupid fucking rolling judo throws from hell. I had a buddy I used to roll with in jiu-jitsu, and his name was Henry, and he looked like a cross between Ken and Guile, and he had always had this navy blue gi with a big American flag on his shoulder. It was hilarious. Cool dude. Fucking hard roll. It was like, Corey, you gained 16 pounds of muscle. It's like, yeah. He's spending time in the gym now. Spent time trying to move Henry. Because he's like a fucking firefighter. So he's like made of gunmetal. They're like rolling every morning for like 2 years. It's like, alright, Corey, here we go. Henry's a cool dude. We were the morning crew. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, ladies and gents, here we go. Here we go. That is how you do it, and then you tell them screw it, and then you go and try and you fail again. Okay, here we go. All right, pal. You asked for it. Yeah. He was really asking for it. I sure showed him. Fucking douche nozzle. God.
Drunk? Why you have that lever anyway? Wrong lever! A llama? He's supposed to be dead!
Oh, that wasn't very nice. Ow.
It's no concern of mine if you don't have... What did you say you needed? Food?
I don't think that's gonna help me here. Where's Batman when you need him?
Well, Batman. Well, you know what they say, you can't win them all.
Fuck. That is not really what I was looking to do here, people.
You know what they say, Krusty? They say any publicity is good publicity.
I'm thinking no.
And I, Cobra, will get the job.
Okay, here we go. Let's try this again.
Get ready, fighters. Go for it.
Mel, it's time you get your head out of those books and start paying attention to more important things. Like winning.
Which is not what this is here, people. This is decidedly not what this is.
Gaston, you've got to pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you this way. Even when you're down in the dumps.
Well, there we go. He shoots, he scores!
Hey, Lebby! And now we pause for your regularly scheduled, overly alcoholized beverage in true Canadian tradition.
Hockey Night in Canada on CBC is brought to you by...
No fucking idea. Not my problem. Not right now, anyway. That could change. Besides, Hockey Night in Canada is typically sponsored by Molson, not Canadian Club. God, can you imagine a bunch of fucking boozed up fucking hockey fans at Maple Leaf Gardens? It's bad enough when they're drinking Molson. Can you imagine if they're on Canadian Club? They're like, 5%, let's start a fucking fight, man. You give them 40% and the whole place blows up. Ron McLean will be searching and Ron McLean will need some kind of a fucking poker thing with a hook on the end of it to get his toupee from being shoved out of his ass. You know, in order to play my best, in order to play the best when I am playing hockey, I always make sure that I have the maximum amount of alcohol.
Yes, that's true. Alcohol keeps you invigorated, gives you electrolytes, and gives you wings. Don't believe those quack doctors that have gone to high-quality medical schools that are internationally recognized with education. Listen to some washed-up, coked-up fucking dipshit poo-face that tells you to buy their shit.
You win.
You only live once, so you might as well listen to Herschel. Herschel says, go to the Snowden Deli and get yourself... Well, you can't get any alcohol, but you can get a really nice pastrami sandwich on rye, and you can get the black cherry. Black cherry cot. That's the way to do it with NDG. Notre-Dame de Grâce. Gookie. Hey, look, it's AliExpress Elderly Goku. His power is over 9,000. There's not enough room in this studio for the three of us. No shed, two shed, three shed. I wouldn't call you coked. I certainly hope not. That's more money than I want to spend for a high. Counter hit.
2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit, 5 hit, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 10, 12.
You would think for a guy that has spent so much time perfecting his image, both in the dojo and his impeccable sense of style, that he would manage to find a hairdresser that could find a style that works better for him than simply putting a toupee made of a 1972 mop. Mop is precisely the word that I would use to describe what just happened to me during that match. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue this and try one more time. Well, I'm going to probably try more than that. Pink cat thing. Street Fighter Duo.
You can't do this.
Well, I couldn't do it last time. You just have to get up and keep trying the same bullshit over and over and over and over again. And then, if you want to get a good hit with somebody you can't beat, just basically put something inappropriate on their phone and then punch them in the head when they're masturbating. That is how you win martial arts every day of the week.
Or you could put super glue on his hand on his jack-off night.
And don't tell him acetone will deal with it.
Masturbation is the new national pastime. It costs nothing and gains you everything, except experience. That is a parable for job experience building in Canada. A message from the government of Canada. Ah, fuck.
Remember, if you want to have your career go to extreme new heights, just kill anyone that is beating the shit out of you in a video game or kick them in the groin multiple times.
Remember, scrotums are optional. Ow. You don't like that? Ow. That didn't go very well.
You can't do this!
And all these games say, oh, you can't do this. Here's your own.
They never go, you know what, you can do it. You can do it. It's a Canadian children's show from 1985, so you wind up growing up to be like some overly confident idiot that has absolutely no fucking background in anything, but everybody told you you could do anything you set your mind to.
You can be anything, including an unemployed, poorly educated, virgin 50-year-old loser.
I have the freedom to decide who I want to be.
In this case, I believe I've selected mulch.
Eat giant keyboard.
Teeny tiny little screen from China.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
No, I hit the start button. Start button, I hit start button means I want to play game. When I play game means I want to play game better than other way. No. No, no, no. No, no. Oh, the bother.
Don't say no, sir. Say yes, sir. Stop bouncing around, you fuckwit. Ah, poop. I'm an evil supervillain, Shigo, not some corporate shyster.
But what the goddamn kick land in the groin? In the groin is where it needs to go. There we go. In the groin. Up there, thick loin, insert key like so. Ow. What I lack in English, I make up in Whoopas. Ow. It's not good for either.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is not quite what I had in mind when it came to
Expanding my horizons. Hey, look, my tights have embedded themselves into the articulate rock. Ow. Well, that didn't work very well.
that silly man. This stupid haircut. I'm so mad at my idiotic barber. At this stupid haircut. I can't believe this haircut. Take this, you silly individual.
I don't like the way you dress, I don't like the way you look, and I don't like anything about you. I find you annoying.
If only we could get to the next match. Then I would get my power.
Well, then you'll get there, and then all it is a Chinese mooncake from last Chinese New Year, and you can't even eat it.
Hey, look, there's a red pocket for your girlfriend.
You win!
It says 25% off Shake and Bake.
Red pockets off for women who are single. Well, look at you, bud.
What? Everyone's a critic.
Street Fighter 3. Oh, look, there's angry women fighting. Yes, well, that will be good for ratings, won't it?
Just another Friday night in Montreal.
Round one. Oh, take this and take foot and put in face. For you, good idea. For me, good idea not get involved.
Da-da-da-da-da. Hey, have a good one, Dean.
La la la.
I am dying.
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 Death by monkeys. They say gentlemen prefer blondes, not this one.
Round 2.
There is the possibility, maybe, of improving whatever the fuck this is. I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is? Because I sure as shit don't.
Fuck muffins.
Observe my loins. Ow. Well, that didn't go very well, did it? That did not go very well at all. We need to fix such things. This is what we call in ancient Japan failure.
It's failure. It's complete and total failure.
I don't like a failure. I like to win a match.
A good start would be execution, I would say. Counter hit.
Who's counting?
Apparently the game is.
We can't be having that now, can we?
Ow, fuck Toodle and Bloop.
Blue, oh no, that's not very nice. And then I must put my boot at your ass.
Ass.
Sorry.
You'll die, lady. I don't like you. I don't like you. You are inconveniencing my position. I don't like you because you a pain in the ass. You pain in ass. You pain in ass. I finish pain. Ah, de boo.
One more kick, and that would have been it for me.
But it didn't work quite the way I wanted. One round to go.
You can have a wound, and you can have another wound. Wound, wound, wound. Ball is wound. My ass is wound. This wound is wound.
This is not working.
One going gets tough, the tough get pulverized.
Take foot. Foot get kick. Foot get kick in face. The cuckoo baggy bee 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 wah wah. Kiku kuku. Ah, that didn't go quick the way I wanted.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Yes, we're gonna wind up doing this over and 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 over again.
Click, click, bloody click, pancake.
Yes, sir. I would like to complain about that last scene involving people falling out of tall buildings. I myself have worked in such a building all my life, and I've never once seen... Yeah. Die, lady.
There's only room for legs this long in one studio, lady, and it's not yours. I don't need to display mine. I can use my thighs to destroy yours.
What I lack in the dating market, I make up for pointless titillation.
Oh no, this is not going very well, is it?
Chun-Li.
That is not something that we intended to have happen, now is it?
Die, lady.
I'm sorry, I would have a lesbian encounter with you, but tonight you must die. Ow.
Kick. Punch. It's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find the things I'll teach you is sure to beat you. Nevertheless, to get a lesson to teach you now. Kick. Punch. Don't get cocky. You're gonna get rocky. It's gonna... But that won't do. Die, die, da, do, do, do. Do, 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 do. There are so many people here. The only option is to win. But if one does not win, then that's not good because we want to win. What do you do if you don't win? Well, you lose, you fucking moron.
Speaking of moronic,
Wow, blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
die.
my job is to use my feet and
Kick you, kick, kick.
kick for all your whatever it is that you do.
Bye. No, 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 no. Get your body. No.
KO!
Oh, we lost one viewer after I win the match. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go, you win, you get more viewer. That's how it's supposed to work. Not work that way no more.
The public is such a fickle mistress.
Here we go.
Ow.
That should have been hidden, but apparently it's not.
Oh, she's out for blood now.
We can't be having that. No.
Die.
Die, pretty lady. I have nothing against you but your very existence. That's all. Ow. That was very, very, very fucking close. Very close indeed. Indeed, I would say that is a bit too close for the comfort in which I had anticipated that match being. However, a win is indeed a win. Oh yeah, this bitch. Hell. This calls for a Bud Light. Actually, it calls for a pause. This is where I got stuck the last time. Scantily clad women who turn themselves into multiple scantily clad women, but apparently still count as one character. It's like my ex after a few drinks. Oh, come on, that's funny. Oh, everyone's a critic. Look, there's a happy fuzzy thing with lemons in it. It serves no purpose other than... Well, I don't know. This is a musical interlude. And all they could see was the monkey trying to put the plug back in. Cork. It was a cork. Sorry. You know what they say. It's not what you say. It's how you say it. We have so many phantom viewers here tonight that are here to watch me waste my time playing video games and eat nutritionally deficient foods. Life is good. It's what we all live for. Apparently. So I heard. I don't know. Could be worse. A Jehovah's Witness came the other day and I showed them my blood donor card. I don't have one anymore. Somewhere. They won't take my blood. It doesn't matter that your cancer was in C2. Your blood is poisoned. I get it. It's not me, it's you. Now here is a brief, awkward interlude of silence. Silence! Silence. I'm not that drunk. Not yet. I'm working on it. It's all about having goals. For example, improving the accuracy of all things in life involves cute, fuzzy things that have absolutely no purpose. There we go. Whee! There. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Questionable frame rate Fridays brings us to excellent frame rate Saturdays. But there was a plot twist. It was reversed. Only Sherlock Holmes can figure it out, but he was just 20p short in order to have the motivation to do so. You scare me, Holmes. In another life you would have made an excellent criminal, and in yours an excellent policeman. Clickety clickety click. So much internet invective that can be flown on a purple keyboard. Red alert, someone on the internet is wrong. Stop the presses. It's not me, it's the drink. It's the drink's fault. See, I can do the provincial thing of blaming everything else for my poor life choices. And with that, I will finish this drink, pour another one, and then I will return to finish with this Julie person. The character I'm having a problem with, her name is Julie? Fuck me. I'm not even going to explain that story. I'll be back in a minute with more booze. All right, here we go. We'll give this another go. All right, here we go. This character, I believe, is typically where I have gotten. I don't think I've gotten. This is as far as I've gotten so far. Post 20, we'll say. Darky. You ever notice none of these female characters have baggy clothing? All right. Categorizing this as a counter hit strikes me as somewhat charitable, I would say. Ah, poop. Okay. There we go. There we go. So now we just need to finish this up, if at all possible. Just bear with me, I might be a little quiet for this one. I'd like to actually perform in the game for once. Damn. Got one of them. One of them.
9. Select your character.
It can be done, people. It can be done. Can be done. Yeah, they fucking heal. Can you believe that shit? There's like a whole bunch of these women. And they heal. So you have to get your kick in the right slit, because if you don't do it fast enough, fuck me. And yeah, they do heal. It's crazy. Crazy. And yeah, if you don't get them both, they heal. So you have to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It's total bullshit is what it is. But it's like, oh well, it's like that's not one character. It's like a bunch of fucking characters. And they can multiply. Like, what is it? Like there's some kind of a hive mind, like it's the fucking Matrix? I mean, inquiring minds want to know. It's not a fair fight. I mean, well, you know, I guess it is essentially it's Street Fighter. It's not a fair fight. It's a street fight.
You want rules? Then go gym.
Die, lady. Also, the longer you take to get shit done, like look at how quickly, like if you miss one fucking thing, just one, the whole thing just goes to shit. As you just seen, as you saw. My grammar ain't grammaring, we'll say. Fuck me. Okay, here we go. There we go. Die, lady. I don't like you. I want you to. I'm sorry, madam. I have the utmost respect for you, but I would like you to die. Fuck me. Bitch. I love you, but I don't like you. Yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah. 2 against 1, and 3 and 4, and like in 5, and it's just shit. Total shit. Is this cool enough for me to drink? Try another go with this. Ladies and germs. Ladies and germs. What can I say? We try to bring you the most wonderful entertainment possible. But when that fails, you come here.
Get ready, fighters.
I am flattered by the standard of settling that we all have created our unique brand. No, ladies and gents, we're not changing the world. We're just playing video games on Saturday night like we're 10 years old. And you know what? I am cool with that. You must not have a life. I do have a life. This is why I am enjoying the life I have. Alcohol, chocolate, a nice warm place, retro video games, and mental regression. What's not to like? Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. Inertia, mind your momentum. It's the ass kick of science. Well, not that one. Because it involved me dying. See, me dying is no good. I don't like to die. I don't like to die. I don't like to die. I mean, I know we're all gonna die someday, but this is not the day I wanted to do it. Sorry, Worf. It is a good day to die. You know what, pal? I'm sure it is, but not for me. Oh, I'm sure I may not have a choice in the matter, and that may be the mystery that is life. The romance of the involuntary digital death. But you know what? Fuck this shit. And her name is Julie, which makes it worse. Anyone whose name is Julie is trouble. Remember that. So remember, if you want to make a mark on the world, just wear pink cat fuzzy ear hats and type angry comments on a purple keyboard. Back in 1964, I took my hand to a surgeon who told me that I should go to an Indian fortune teller, who told me that I should go to the guy that sells the food that failed the food inspection outside his place who was on the take. I forgot the point of this conversation on the presumption that there is one, and oh, screw Flanders.
These women have nothing better to do than to fight in inclement weather for no apparent reason or benefit.
They must have failed to get sufficient emotional stimulation as a child, and that's really all I have to say. I have more to say about it. I'll have more to say about it if and when I actually win this match, such as it is. Such as it is. Sorry, woman. I don't like you. I don't like you putting your foot in my face. I don't get rating from kick. It's not the way I want to end the life. I don't. Yeah, you see foot go this way, and then other foot go that way, and then you die, and then we continue game. Kick game time over. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck you. Time over. My hair encrusted non-Venus razor woman-scaping ass. Time over. Bah. Oh, bullshit. Stupid timer. This really having like two people and then they're just sitting there beating the shit out of you. Why? For no reason. You can't beat the Dredge. They're pure energy. Oh, come on. This is a bullshit match.
You win!
It's only bullshit because I lost. If I won, it would be amazing. If I won, it would be amazing. But I'm not winning, and therefore, it is not. Not amazing. Not going the way I wanted to. And wait, huh? Why do I get this character now? I won? I must be drunk. I don't get it. I thought I lost. Hey, if I can win if I'm not fucking drunk, that I don't know who I am, that's awesome. Not a good time to drive. Don't really want a DUI, especially doing crime stuff with dogs. Is it just me, or was that just a little too easy? Just saying. He took one more kick in the face. No capes. Dino guy, 19. Yeah. Ooh. Drink too strong. We're losing people. Isn't that just the Canadian way? The better you do, the more people leave you. They want to wallow in your misery. That's what they want to do. Fuckers. Ooh. Strong drink. This drink is very strong. And so, as a result of the drink being stronger than intended, I will have chocolate to enhance. Don't worry. I'm not drinking so much that I'm going to be like, bleh! I'm actually in pretty good shape. No, I made the drink a little stronger than I intended. Remember, that shit's like 40% vector, man. Like, that is some... Remember, I live in a country that routinely gets to like 40, minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit. We don't have anything better to do than to bitch at hockey games and like make booze. That's what we do here. We make booze, we play hockey, and we make giant movie screens. Because there's nothing else to do here because it's too fucking cold. What do we do? We'll make booze and we'll just drink. I did win. I was so fucking drunk I didn't even know I won. I thought I lost. I don't know if that's impressive or sad or both. We'll say both. Or cool and sad. I was like... I thought I lost and apparently I won. I'm like, oh, I fucking win. And then it gives me the next game. I should drink more. But I won't. And you know what? I tried to... You know what? Maybe it's because I... The name Julie has a history. Perhaps it provided motivation of sorts. There is also cheating in curling. Oh, God. You know what? That is not a game that I ever thought that I would be seeing shit talking and accusations of cheating. I will say this. I don't really follow curling that much. And I should because my day job we do like curling and that sort of thing. But I don't know what the fuck is with Curling Canada. I was talking to a colleague of mine, and she's the head of programming at a station, big station in Indianapolis, and we were friends and we were shooting the shit because we were talking about one of the shows. Let's just work. But then she's an athlete and she's big in, and she's like, they were booing. I'm like, you know what? That is not cool. The Canadian team. Our team has a really shitty attitude this year. I feel like I think people are forgetting that there's a big difference between... Oh, yeah, he totally fucked up. The Canadian guy, he totally fucked up. And then he was getting all bent out of shape and this and that and the other thing. No, I fully agree. And I said to Nikki, I'm like, yeah, man, like our team, the way our team is behaving is not cool. Because it's not cool. It's not cool. Like, it's like, ooh, I'm not impressed at the way the Canadian teams have not been engaging in what they just haven't been sportsmen. Like they're shit talking other teams, and it's like there's a big difference between Trump and the government and the athletes that are just regular folks that are just trying to, and I feel like all this political I don't know. I'm not impressed. Oh, I beat it? Jeez, I should drink more often. Holy fuck. Maybe they should recruit me in the Olympics. Just give me booze like the fucking drunken warrior. I'll bring you some golds. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not hugely impressed with the conduct of Team Canada, like a lot of the teams. Not everybody, but it's not cool to boo another team. Not cool. You don't... No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. Now, a lot of the athletes that were behaving that way, I don't know. But I have a lot of friends that are on Team Canada and that I work with and friends because my day job involves a lot of sports broadcasting, and There's a lot of athletes there, but I don't know. I'm just not impressed with. And our team has been doing we've been doing a lot of bullshit lately. We've been like, let's see, in the last couple of years alone, we I don't know, like we just oh, I guess I beat it. Cool. Well, the funny thing is I feel like in Quebec, and obviously I'm bilingual and I work in Quebec. I feel like you'd actually get better sportsmanship on the French Canadian side than you would on the English side, but I don't know. The bottom line is this: we're Team Canada, and we should not be shit talking other teams, American or any, And I mean, let's see what's happened the last couple of years. I mean, Team Canada was caught fucking sending drones over to get footage and spy on other teams to get, like, that's not cool, man. That is not. Oh yeah, a couple of years ago. Actually, I don't think it was that long ago. The Canadian team was caught. I think one of them ended up facing criminal charges. I think it was the women's team. The coach ended up, they sent like a drone over. I forget which team. It was like Team Portugal or Mexico or something. I don't remember. But anyway, they were actually sending drones over to basically spy on other teams' practices. Like that's blatant cheating. There were a few years, I guess, what was that, like 2015, where they made that fucking replay for the gold medal game disappear. That was what, 2014? Yeah. 2014, 20 or something like, no. Yeah, 2015, I think. 2014. And it was a very clear, and they made them review the game tape. That, I mean, they made that disappear. I don't know. I just was not impressed. I mean, we have a lot of really good athletes, and most of our teams, I think, are pretty. But we've been in the news way too many times for our teams doing too many shady things, and that is just not cool. We need to do better than that. Yeah, it's forgot Bud was still here. Bud. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really impressed with I'm not impressed with a lot of the stuff that's been going on. It just feels like it just doesn't feel very sportsmanlike to me. My opinion, anyway. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I'm an athlete, not on that level. Now, if they ever made Dragon Boat an Olympic sport, I'm sure somebody will clip this out and beat me over the head with it, but whatever, I'll go ahead and say it. If they ever made Dragon Boat an Olympic sport, then I would probably have a good shot of getting on Team Canada and being an Olympic. Dragon Boat. Because I raced at a high level here. Dragon Boat is like cox rowing, except there are almost 20 people in the boat. So it's a bigger, more powerful boat. But it's like cox rowing. And they honestly, at some point, they probably will make it an Olympic sport. I think there should be more of it on TV. It's pretty. That's how I lost all the weight. A lot of the weight. Because I used to be like 300 pounds. And after doing Dragon Boat, I ended up going down to like 150. I had an art teacher in high school. And she was an athlete, and she was a runner and a skier. She's Finnish. And then both of her daughters were on high-level Canadian teams, and I guess she thought I was a little porky at the time, which I was. And she thought, well, you know what? We'll just do like a field trip, like it was a small high school. Go and do this. And I did. And I actually really liked it. And then I just kept doing it. And then I kept doing it. And then I kept doing it. And then I kept doing it. And ended up getting really into it. Yeah. And yeah, so that was sort of how it started. But yeah, Dragon Boat is like, it's not new. Dragon Boat is like, I think the Chinese invented it like 2,000 years ago. Like it's nothing new at all. But yeah, it's basically like cox throwing, but with many, 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 many more people involved. If you look up Dragon Boat on YouTube, you'll see some matches. For whatever reason, Canada does quite well in international Dragon Boat. I don't know why the fuck that is. We just do well. But yeah, China, Malaysia, they're ridiculously good at Dragon Boat. Philippines, as you might expect, would do very well. Taiwan does well. China does well, which, you know, because they kind of invented it. Not kind of, they have, did, whatever. You know, so yeah, it's fun because you get addicted to that speed, but you get fucking ripped doing it, and the pounds just melt off. You can actually, fun fact, you can actually lose 12 up to 1,200 calories on average per hour of Dragon Boat practice. You can lose up to 1,200 calories. I really should rejoin my old team, the Prairie Dragons, because we'll probably take gold at again at the Nationals. Life kept getting in the way. Like I've basically been racing since like 2006, 2007, and then I spent all this time wanting to progress with jiu-jitsu, and I kept training and dealing with bullshit and training with bullshit. I don't know. Maybe I'll join back up this year. Have to find another gym. I mean, they're still happy to have me, I guess, at the gym that I'm at, but I don't know. Have to talk to coach if I'm going to keep training there. Some things we need to talk about. But I'll keep doing Aikido too. I'm not going to stop jiu-jitsu, but maybe take it a little bit of a breather for a month or two might be good, and then go back to it. God knows I've been doing it for what, 2-3 years, 3-4 years. Long enough that I should be better at my rank than I am. But that's okay. Like, we get guys coming in from like 10th planet and Atos and whatever, and do okay. The progress on Virtual Fighter 2 is I just need to find an afternoon and plug the goddamn thing in. I've actually made the cables and I've built everything. I just need a solid afternoon that I can just chill out with no work-related bullshit and plug it in, and then we can start streaming. I've actually done all the work on it. I just need to sit down and test it. I know it's way too long because I think the initial plan was what I was supposed to have it. I wanted to have it ready, and I even had like a scheduled thing where it was supposed to go. I wanted to have it ready to go and have a big thing, a big due on, I think in August. That didn't July. Thank you, July. You're right. And just shit kept happening. And shit kept happening, and shit kept happening, and shit kept happening. When did we get the arcade machines? Last year or the year before? 2 years ago. No. Yeah, so it's like... So I built everything. In fact, I can prove it. Well, I don't feel like getting up. I'll prove it next time when I've had less to drink. But yeah, no, I've already actually built the... Like, I got all the cables built. I just have to open up the back of the arcade machine, stick it in the PCB, and just test it. But there's been so much shit going on. But I've literally built everything. I finally built it. And I just need to, like I say, I need to just have an afternoon and plug it in. It will happen. Yeah, because it was July, and then I thought, okay, well, maybe August. Well, August didn't happen, and then September, and now we're in fucking February, and here we are. But it'll be done. It'll be done. The stupid thing about it is that I actually did everything. So I got all the cables, I got the OSSC, I got the pinouts, I made all the cables, I got all the fucking shit from China. I got the VGA terminals that I used to make the custom cables with the pinouts and everything. And it's all built. Like, I built everything, I soldered, well, it didn't need to be soldered, but like I built all, like I spliced all the cables, the custom shit, and made it all and everything. So it's... But it will be a do. It will absolutely be a do. Which is good. And, you know, it's the funniest thing, and I think I said this before. The Saturn was supposed to be the backup plan. That's the interesting thing about it, because I was like, well, you know, I want to stream arcade games, and I'm going to, like, strip this, and that was going to be the big thing or whatever. And then... As you know, this dude in Edmonton had a Saturn, and I was there working, and I was like, fuck, why not? What do you want, like $200 or whatever for a Japanese Sega Saturn? Well, that sounds like fun. I'll do that. Why the fuck not? So I went to Edmonton, got the Saturn. I'm like, well, this'll do until I have the arcade machine. I'll have the arcade machine up in a month or two or whatever. Oh, sweet. I found a new local game store in my area that has a few arcade cabinets that one could put a quarter in and play. One of the games was Virtua Fighter 1. Yeah, funny thing. There is a, Virtua Fighter 1 is fun. I actually like Virtua Fighter 2 better. I don't know if I want to go to the trouble to get a Virtua Fighter 1 cabinet here after fucking killing myself getting the Virtua Fighter 2 cabinet in here, because the cabinet is exactly the same, even though it operates on a Model 1 arcade board as opposed to Model 2. And the hotel that I stay at in Edmonton for work actually has a Virtua Fighter 1 arcade machine in their lobby. Except the coin-op doesn't always work, so whenever I want to play, it eats my fucking loony, and I can't goddamn play. But I don't know if I want to go to the trouble to have Virtua Fighter 1, arcade. I don't know. I think if I'm going to go to the trouble of potentially giving myself a fucking hernia, I'm probably going to go with something like Daytona USA or Dead or Alive or Tekken or something like that. I liked Virtua Fighter 1.
And I was around when it came out. I was just as much of a sheep as everybody else. It was basically turning around. It wasn't running was the problem, but the Neo Geo cabinet was running King of Fighters. King of Fighters is awesome. I have toyed. I've seen a few big reds come up, and I've thought about getting one. When Skycron moves to its new office building, then I will probably get one and then put it in the foyer. Because I always wanted to have, at my company's foyer, I always wanted to have when you were sitting and waiting in the waiting room for your appointment with whoever at my company, I always wanted to have like a free arcade. So that while you were waiting, you know, like if you were a TV executive or whatever or something and you were waiting to see me or one of my staff or whatever, that you could just sit there and play a video game, but in free play. I mean, it's just as an excuse to have an arcade because I always wanted one. Never wanted to run one as a... In fact, that was one of the reasons that I got the Virtual Fighter 2. The idea was that it would go in my company's foyer, and I was going to have like a little circle seat near the I was going to have like a circular couch near the reception, and then all the arcade machines would be around it. So while you were waiting, you could play a game. And they would all be set up so that they could stream. And that we'd have like nights that we could do like, you know, like Crazy Taxi or whatever. So that's still something I'm doing. But because we haven't moved into the new building just yet, the arcade machine wound up at my house. I don't know if it's going to wind up at the new building, but there's a couple of arcade machines that I want. Daytona is one of them. I might settle for Daytona 2, because a few Daytona 2 machines have popped up. I definitely want an afterburner, like the big one, big afterburner machine. I want it. And I would like a Virtual Racer 92. I actually have a Virtual Racer PCB. A friend of mine runs an arcade here, and he had some extra ones. He's like, "Hey man, I know you wanted a Virtual Fighter 2, Virtual Racer, and I had an extra PCB if you want." He was cool enough to give it to me, which I could probably put it in a cabinet. If I were to have an arcade X-Men versus Street Fighter, you know what? Andrew has a X-Men versus Street Fighter machine, and he has it at the I think the movie theater, and he did a beautiful job on it. He got the screen all redone and recoiled and everything, so the flyback is all done. I actually fucked up the flyback on this one. Like you can see, you won't see it on the arcade feed because obviously the video output is okay. But I kind of crunched the it kind of ended up like when I got it, it was trying to get it up the stairs in here. I guess I bumped the neck a little bit, so you can't really see it unless you're looking for it, but there's a couple of flyback lines at the very top of the arcade display. That can be removed, but I don't feel comfortable doing that myself. I know how to do it myself, but I'm afraid of zapping myself, and so the flyback is basically part of the CRT, and it's basically high volt. It's basically what's responsible for the refresh of the refresh of the image. Basically how it works. But it's essentially a big electrical transformer, and if you don't know what you're doing, you will kill yourself. Literally, you will kill yourself. Very high voltage. You have to be very, very careful, and you really need to know what you're doing with that. Because the way a CRT works, it basically has a phosphor gun, and then it goes down, and it scans. It scans like line, 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 all the way down, all the way down. If you damage it or something happens and it goes out of alignment, sometimes you can have lines show up on the screen. Basically it is. So if that thing goes out of alignment, then you can have lines on the screen. Now, you can't really see them all that much, because like when I went to look at the arcade machine from the guy that I bought it from, I also bought it in. Edmonton seems to be the Canadian land of Sega. Who would have thought, in the West, that it would be like Sega Central? But anyway, no, the guy that I bought it from, it was perfect. It was beautiful. The monitor was in amazing shape. The cabinet, you can see it behind me. It's an amazing shape. Very, very little damage. All the controls, original controls, no issues or anything like that. But it's a heavy machine, and bring it in the fucking U-Haul. It was not fun to get it in there. But you know what? It's a small price to pay to have those lines. I could probably fix it myself. I don't really want to die. I probably would be able to do it if I discharged it, but I'm not there right now, so I'll have other people probably talk to Andrew at some point to look at. It's so minor, and you can't fucking really see it unless you're paying attention to it. It annoys the shit out of me because I'm really OCD with that stuff. But it's not enough that I really kind of want to go and start fucking with it and taking it apart and whatever, because I'm having too much fun playing it. It's just if I look at it, I'm like, oh, there's lines on the top of the screen, but that's on the arcade monitor itself. Video output is fine, and eventually I will deal with it, but it's so fucking minor. And I'm one of those people that will see one little minor thing and then I'll fuck with it and then I'll fuck with it. And yeah, if you don't know, it's not there. And I'm really bad with this shit because I'm the son of a, like family. Most of my family are electrical engineers, right? So like I'll see something minor and then I'll want to fuck with it. It's like, well, and then you fuck with it and fuck with it and fuck with it and fuck with it and fuck with it, and then you really do break something, and then you have more shit to fix. I do fix it, but so I'm trying to kind of force myself to. I'm trying to force myself to go. You know what? Ain't that bad. Just leave it. It's okay. It's fine. Don't fuck with it to the point where you have something that is totally broken and then you have more shit that you have to fix. It's sort of where my head is with that, to be honest with you. And I've had people say, Corey, it's working fine. Just leave it. You can't really see it. Fix it later. It's not worth electrocuting yourself over. I know, but there's lines. You know what? Fuck the lines. And you know what? That is the healthy way to be. It's just I obsess over this pointless shit. And it serves me well in a lot of cases, but it makes my life miserable in a lot of other ones. Speaking of which, hello Zero, do you want attention? Is that what you want? You want attention? Yeah, you want attention. That's what you want. Well, good for you. I beat the game already. So there's no performance right now for you to ruin. Yeah, hello. Hello. Don't eat. Why are you trying to eat my mic? Yeah. This is what you get. Canadian whiskey is very interesting. I don't know how I would describe the taste of it. It's very smoky and it's very smooth. Good job, Zero. I would say, have you had Canadian Club or Canadian whiskey? If you haven't, I would recommend that you try one. I don't really know how to describe it. It's actually closer to a cognac, but it has this kind of smoky flavor to it, and it is Jeez, I don't know how the fuck to describe a Canadian whiskey. Hey, jeez, I don't know, man. It's like
Street Fighter 03.
well, a Texas Mickey just refers to the size. A Texas Mickey just refers to the size. And this doesn't have any. A Texas Mickey can be any kind of spirit or alcohol, just of that obscene size. So that the Texas Mickey doesn't really have anything to do with the type of booze that's in the bottle. The Canadian whiskey is smooth, very, very smooth. It's smoky. Think of a cognac, but almost that has a very smoky con bourbon. Yeah, it's like a really smoky, smooth, very high quality bourbon. It's not. It's somewhere between a cognac and a bourbon, and it's very, very smoky, and very, very smooth, and very, very strong. It's so unique that there's a lot of American distilleries that will make Canadian whiskey because it's sort of unique. They call it Canadian whiskey not because it's made in Canada and therefore it's Canadian whiskey. It is its own thing. It's technically a whiskey, but it doesn't taste like whiskey. Even though it technically is a whiskey, it's somewhere between a very, very smooth, it's a very, very smooth hybrid between a cognac and a bourbon. A very good cognac and a bourbon that's very smooth. And it has a very smoky gray taste. And it doesn't burn. Yeah, so and Canadian Club is pretty much available everywhere. You're in the Midwest, right? You're in like Utah, I think, or something like that. I know you keep telling me, and it keeps, but it's or Ohio or something. You would be able to get Canadian Club. It's very popular. Just get. What is your fucking problem? Cat wants attention. Here, you want attention? You can have attention, but you're not getting my fucking boost. Here, Zero. Here, you want attention because you're being an idiot. Yeah, it's if you took a really, really good, like almost like a VSOP, like an old aged French VSOP, and a really, really good Kentucky bourbon. Really good Kentucky bourbon. And you made it very, very dry. It didn't burn as much. And you made it really, really smoky. That's kind of approaching a Canadian whiskey. If you haven't had a Canadian whiskey, I highly recommend it. I generally am not a fan of Canadian whiskey. But it's one of those things that you either really, really like it or you really, really hate it. But even though it's generally not something I'm drinking it because it's free. I bought it for a buddy of mine, former buddy of mine, in Georgia, and I can taste the quality. But it's nice. If you at your local booze shop, you should be able to get Canadian Club, they will most likely have it. If you're in the Midwest, you will probably be able to get it, no problem. No problem at all. And it's the same shit we have here. You just won't be able to get it as big. Get a small one to see if you like it, because it's very, very unique. And it's very, very smooth. The other thing, I mean, you can try drinking it straight. I find that it is a drink that mixes better. So, to give you an idea, so if it were me, I would mix it with a ginger ale. Ginger ale works. Any kind of ginger ale. You can mix it with a Canada Dry. You can mix it with a Schweppes. And even though I like the sugar-free whatever zero ones, you really don't want to mix it with the sugar-free or zero. You will need the sugar because of the way that it combines. Otherwise, it'll taste like shit. Yes, zero. Get a small one. See what you think. I find that people either really, really like it or they really, really hate it. I find if it's mixed with stuff, I don't mind. I personally can't drink it straight. Not because it's bad. I can tell even if I don't care for something that is just high quality. It's just not my thing. But mixed, it's great. Very, 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 it's very, very dry. Very, very dry. Very, very smoky. Very, very smooth. And it's got a fucking kick to it. And this is why Canadian whiskey is unique. You'll have a Canadian whiskey like a Canadian Club or Wiser's. In my opinion, Wiser's isn't as good. To me, Wiser's is like like Jack Daniels. Oh, Jack Daniels. I think Jack Daniels is shit. I'm a big fan of Kentucky bourbon, good quality Southern bourbons and whiskeys. Jack Daniels is terrible, but there are so many wonderful. Maker's Mark is good mid-range. Southern Comfort is good, but they're a little sweeter and they're not smoky. So if you haven't had a Canadian whiskey, I would highly recommend that you try one. And just tell me what you think. Just get a little one, but get a little one. Get a little one. I would not get a big bottle of it because it's like the root beer of booze. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. And it seems to be particularly popular in the South. In fact, I would argue that Canadian Club is a lot more popular. Oh, Jack Daniels is horrible. I wouldn't even recommend that you try it. I'd feel guilty. It's awful. Fucking shit. It's just, it burned. Yeah, so if you haven't had Jack Daniels, don't even bother. If you've had Southern Comfort, you don't need to. Jack Daniels is... I like Southern Comfort. Southern Comfort is nice because it's warm. It almost has this cinnamony, slightly cinnamony, kind of warm. I don't know. I think it's really nice. I like Southern Comfort. I actually like Southern Comfort more than I like Maker's Mark. But I like Maker's Mark too. But Southern Comfort, yeah. Southern Comfort is sort of I think is a very nice baseline. Southern Comfort also works really well with, I like it straight, but it works really well with, like cinnamony. Works really, really well with like a cider with cinnamon in it. Works really well with, it works better than you might think with tomato juice. It does work. Yeah, you know what? It would go very well with Dr. Pepper. Hang on one sec. I just gotta do something real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. We're back. So I don't know. You know what? Yeah. So like a lot of these drinks, yeah, it would work amazingly with Dr. Pepper. You know what? It would probably work well with a. You know what? It would actually work really well with a Lime Crush. Actually, come to think of it, if you took Canadian Club, actually any decent Kentucky bourbon would actually also work quite well with a Lime Crush. So I would say that, yeah, you absolutely. I would take for sure. I would take a what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, Southern Comfort would actually work really, really well with it. It would definitely be something that would work well. It would also work pretty well with Mellow Yellow. Actually, you know what? It would work fucking awesomely. You could take Southern Comfort, and it would mix well with Mellow Yellow. You could take Canadian Club, and it would particularly work well with Mellow Yellow. In fact, that would just be awesome. That would actually work really, really well. Especially if you took, as weird as this sounds, take a pinch of cinnamon, just a pinch. Take a pinch of cinnamon and then just, in you go, and it completely transforms the entire flavor of the whole thing. It's just amazing. And you know, it's funny, but it's always the little small things where you think, oh well, you know, just this one thing, that's not gonna make a difference. You know, with the fucking drink, like it's a cinnamon, or it's this, or it's that, or it's whatever. Yeah, I was also gonna say tomato juice would work really well. You beat me to it, because it just doesn't work. And if you think Southern Comfort works with Southern Comfort, it will work a lot better with Canadian Club because it's dry and it's smoky. But yeah, it is what it is. But I'm pretty fucking loaded, so I should probably call it a night, Vector Man. But I'll be back Saturday. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I told you, I have a Steam Deck now, and I'm in love with it. And so I'm probably going to start doing... I'm not going to change. Saturdays always going to be Sega Saturn Saturdays. That's never, ever going to change. But I'm going to try doing stuff during the week. You know, like when I finish work or whatever. That's the nice thing about being self-employed. Fuck you, assholes! I'm going home and I'm going to play video games. I'm really digging the Steam Deck. There's all these amazing indie games, and I got and then I got what the fuck is the name of that game? Yuzo Koshiro released a new game called Earthian, which is fun, sort of a side scroller, and all these crazy games. So, and I also bought Terminator 2D No Fate, which is actually fantastic. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So what I think I'm going to do is, like, I'm always going to do Sega Saturdays, Sega Saturn Saturdays, whatever. But I might start doing shit during the week with the Steam Deck, because there's so much awesome shit. And I have a deck. Like, I have like a dock, sorry, and it makes it really, really easy. So it's like, well, you know what? Why the fuck not, right? I even made a garish new, because I'm always doing retro shit, right? So if you look at this, then if you look at this, like, sort of interface or whatever that they have now, it's all just like it's 4x3, like it's a normal square, right? Because all the retro games are not widescreen, because there's no widescreen then. So I made this garish so that we could do widescreen and still have everything there. Check this shit out. It's tacky, but it's totally nice. Yeah. So, I mean, this is going to be stretched because it's taken the normal thing. But then you can see me in the lower left-hand corner, and then you've still got your chat, and then you have the proper 16:9 aspect ratio. So, yeah. So, I have this for my typical, 4x3 retro stuff, right? Because it's not widescreen. And then I have this for the widescreen stuff. And it's stretched because it's, yeah. So I was sort of like, it's funny because I was kind of tearing my hair out. I'm like, widescreen, this is modern. I'm old school, 4x3. But I thought, hey, I'll come up with something. It's 90s. It's got to be somewhat tacky. So I thought that it worked pretty well. And you know what? Like, I do it for fun. I mean, the more I would love to have more people come on the channel, but I'd rather have a small group of people that are chill and having a good time than like a whole bunch of generic, boring. You know what I mean? Quality rather than quantity. But hey, you know what? The more people that come, why the fuck not? Because I enjoy these games. But you know what? I like new games too. It's not like, oh wow, you know what? He's 40. He can't do it. Yeah, I used to be young and cool too. A lot of these new games are really actually that new Bond game. I think it's called First Light. That looks wicked. I am very much looking forward to playing that. First Light looks just fucking awesome. And really, really, really looking forward to playing that. So much so that I might actually pay their exorbitant amount of like $89. I don't fucking know. We'll see. We'll see if cooler heads and logic prevails. But yeah, I'm pretty. It looks pretty fucking wicked to me. So. Yeah. Oh, we got more people. We're back up to 5. That's cool, man. We got more people showing up. I am starting to wind down a little bit. I'm probably gonna, because I beat this. I mean, obviously, we all know that when you beat a fighter, it doesn't mean that's the end of it and you're not going to play it anymore, because there's always options and modes and this and that and the other thing. I finished it. I finished lots of it. I finished Tekken 7. I finished I've pretty much finished every fighting game I've ever played.
Street Fighter 03.
Hiccups. English or Japanese. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I've been going for about 3.5 hours. I'll go back up to my usual 4 or 5 hours that I do. But yeah. Anyway, I see that there are a number of people that are here now. I see there's like at least 5 people. So I'm here every Saturday. I'm always here at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday night. If you have not done so already, please subscribe or follow on whatever platform you're watching, because I do multi-stream them. So if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching on Kick, please follow. And if you are watching on Twitch, please follow if you aren't already. If you haven't already, I should say. So yeah, I'm here every night, every Saturday night, Eastern Time. It's always Japanese Sega Saturn Saturdays. I do take requests. I'm always happy to try new cool games. The nice thing is I'm self-employed and I actually have a life, so I have a little bit of money. So if there is a game that you would like to see me play, please let me know. If I don't already have it, I'll probably try and find it and play it because I'm always excited to try new games, and I'm the kind of idiot that will go on eBay and I will try and find it from Japan, and I will buy it and I will bring it here. As things get more, as I get more followers and stuff like that, I might start doing the digital grift. It's like, hey, if you want me to play a game, send it to, like these sort of digital panhandlers that want everything for free. But as it stands, I got a small but loyal following, led by the one and only VectorMan64. But I'm always happy to find games and buy them, because I enjoy it. Ninku was definitely absolutely worth the rigmarole I went through to get it, because I got a copy of it and the copy was fucked up and didn't work, and a scratch or whatever. For whatever reason, my Saturn didn't like it. So I got another one from Japan and it worked great. So I enjoy it. I enjoy finding these games, and I don't mind dropping a little bit of long green here and there for the right game if it's something that I don't already have. So yeah. But hey, if anybody wants to send me some free games, I'm totally down with that. I'll probably set that up the more popular the channel gets. Like I said, I just do this for fun. My bleh. See, the alcohol's coming through now. I'm a bit drunk. I'm not driving. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything illegal. But yes, Zero, I've had shit to drink. Hey, you want attention? Ugh. Asian cat is angry at me. Yeah, because she wants my booze. Yeah, you want my booze. You want my booze? Is that what you want? Yeah, you got shit on your face. There you go. Yeah, you can't play. You want to play? Is that what you want? I don't know what you want. What do you want? Yeah, I know. I've had whiskey. I'm not going to be judging the Miss America pageant. Sorry. I have more class than Donald Trump. Who doesn't? Could be some 900-pound fucking invertebrate who'd have more class than Donald Trump. Not a thought behind that cat's eye. She's got lots of thoughts, but right now she doesn't give a fuck. Anyway, I think that'll do for now. I am sufficiently libated. I don't know if that is a word, but if it's not, it is now. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Vector Man is the OG. I will see you all. Hey, have a good one. You take care too, Vector Man. We'll see you next Saturday. I will see you all on Saturday, this coming Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, as usual. Have a good one, folks.